Yeah.
probably the favourite. Careering away,
Yeah.
Suchong and Torcacino are
Yeah,
all
righto.
380.
Right, we've got a very keen battle for favouritism in the last here. Slady Bay. Um, Careering away. Torcacino, I think Suchong, they're all well in the market here. Quite a few battling for favouritism in the last, so pretty competitive race. On paper, 1800 metres in front of them as they start to move up. To bring to conclusion a wonderful race meeting here at Gulgong today. Very big crowd and able to run on track that stood up to the rain beautifully. Torcacino goes in, Slady Bay careering away. He can get out in front careering away, and by G can be hard to run down. And he usually fights on pretty well. Occasional comes in, Rusty Hawk. So Brett Thompson's got Slady Bay, Rusty Hawk engaged. He's already got 4 winners here. Garros is moving up, waiting on Chesty and also Suchong. Here comes Chesty, heads up towards its gate. Suchong will be the last one in with Chesty. Chesty and Suchong come forward. So close to a start in the last as Chesty moves up, ready to go. Set. Tending in with one of the horses near the inside. Off and racing, careering away, Chesty. Rusty Hawk has gone up fast on the inside and Slady Bay. Rusty Hawk out wide, Chesty goes up fast. Garris is in the first 4 as they get into stride. Careering away's got in behind them today. Suchong was next, followed by Brubos, Torcacino, and Occasional was last. Rusty Hawk takes over as they swing out of the straight, leads a length and a half on its stablemate. Slady Bay careering away through to third. Then came Garros about 3 or 4 lengths back. Came Suchong on the inside of Chesty. A long way back then came Torcacino. Brubos its outside. And Occasional is already about 5 or 6 lengths off last. So they wheel down the back and they spread right out. It's Rusty Hawk, a length and a half. Slady Bay gets the run of the race. Careering away third. Then came Garros, Chesty. Suchong over on the inside. Then Brubos. Torcacino and Occasional is last as they race down the back here. And Rusty Hawk, a length and a quarter now, getting closer, was Slady Bay. Careering away was third. Then came Garros. Chesty goes around the outside of Suchong. Brubos going through in the centre, looking for a run there was Torcacino. And last of all was Occasional as they race along now with about 400 left to go. Rusty Hawk being tackled by Slady Bay. Coming around them quickly, Brubos has made a lightning move. Chesty trying to get up behind it. In behind them was Garros, followed by Suchong into the straight. Slady Bay went to Rusty Hawk, but Brubos headed them off. Here's Suchong. Torcacino is coming down the outside. Brubos is clear. Slady Bay, Torcacino, and careering away, both running home well, but Brubos has got a commanding break, and Brubos is going to race away. And Brubos beats Suchong and Torcacino. Careering away ran third. Then came Slady Bay, followed in by Occasional, who made some ground. Chesty next in, then Garris, and Rusty Hawk is last, and Brubos. Brubos takes out the last. Brubos trained by Peter Kirby at Forbes and ridden by Julia Presitz. Julia Presitz, of course, formerly from one of the Scandinavian countries, has been over here in Australia for some time, and she's ridden this well, Brubos. Set at a light coming up towards the home turn. It quickly gathered them in and raced away for a big win. Brubos, 7-year-old bay gelding by Street Boss out of Revives, and Julia Presett, the winning rider in the final event on the day. Righto, so race 7 here at Gulgong, 5, 3, 9 and 1. 5, 3, 9, 1. The winner number 5, Brew Boss, trained by Peter Kirby at Forbes and ridden by Julia Presett. Second goes to number 3, Suchong, ridden by Madeline Owen for Todd Howlett. Third, the number 9, Torquachino, trained by Michael Mulholland, ridden by Alyssa Meredith. And fourth, the number 1, Careering Away. 5, 3, 9, 1, 5, 3, 9, 1, 2 1/4 by Long Neck, 152.14. 152.14 was the time. 152.14, 2 1/4 by a Long Neck. 5, 3, 9, 1 the numbers.